Welcome to Shamanic Journey number 115. If I think about it, I can't believe that I've accomplished or gone through 115 different drumming sessions. And as we look upon our lives and how we, again, could just like accumulate little steps that can turn into something bigger and accumulate into something that develops somewhat of an energy, and in terms of the work that I'm doing and trying to assist others and create an opening for other people and to give opportunities for people to find a channel or a way for people to dig a little bit deeper within themselves to come up with answers and have personal growth and an evolution within themselves. And as we look at our lives right now, there are so many different astrological things going on in terms of Mars and Saturn squaring. If you know anything about the astrology itself, as well as Jupiter retrograde in Gemini, Neptune direct in Pisces, and we also have the Sun and Venus entering Capricorn soon. So in terms of the work, the astrological work, you can look up some of these things and get an idea of what is happening because they're a little bit more in depth and can give you a little insight. A lot of times in our lives, what we do is we have interactions with people. And in our interactions, when we're spinning within our own little circle or cycle, other people are doing the same thing as well. Sometimes we lose track or we reflect outward or think that what's going on in our outer world is then mirrored back to us, which is really what happens. And I know, for example, for myself, like if I'm sitting calmly and quietly, if I'm in the presence of another person who is more energized, more wound up, seeing me calm almost stops the other person and creates somewhat of an anxiety because that person's in a different energy field, a different motion. And when I'm sitting there and I'm in that position, it creates anxiety. And if we've ever had that experience before where we've either run from something or we have that inability to sit with ourselves, seeing something calm and not moving creates an anxiety because it's a reflection, not a reflection, it's actually a conflict because the other person then has to do the work to calm themselves down rather than have the other person move at the same speed that the other person is. So we all go through these experiences, but there's also astrological, energetic fields affecting us. We have the solar flares coming down, which are pretty strong, if any of you felt those. I know I've felt this lightheadedness, this energy that has thrown me off a bit. And we sometimes don't realize how we're being affected by the environment. And we wind up looking more at the conflicts that are going on in our lives, and we focus solely on that as opposed to looking around that we are affected, again, by our environment. And many of you know that. Today, what I'd like to do is to go on a journey that is more open towards your own personal issues, whatever's going on in your life, as we all have those issues, and how we're affected by the different things that are going on, the interactions with people, our own personal problems, things that we're working on, things that we're striving for. And so maybe we could find a little more clarity and insight into a journey that we can do, which can offer somewhat of an opening or an understanding of where you're at and what's necessary for you to either remain where you are comfortably or to move forward and expand and grow. And either way, the universe will push us towards the highest version of ourselves. We may resist, we may be scared and fearful, but inevitably we're being shifted and being pushed so that we can be, again, more than we are. And so I think the more insight we have, the easier it is for us to diminish the amount of fear that puts us on that path, as opposed to surrendering and being open towards, again, evolving to your highest version. So let's go on a journey today, and we will, or you will, ask the question once you see a spirit animal of what the most important thing is now in your life, asking for clarity, insight, and how you can better understand where you are and what you need to do. Okay? So let's take a deep breath in. Okay, take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, get into a comfortable position wherever you could sit or lie down. If you cover your eyes, it's probably less stimulation coming in through your eyes, and then therefore you'd be less distracted. And once again, the drumming itself is putting your mind in a more relaxed state, in a state of receptivity, where you can receive information, see certain visions, and remain, again, in the state where you can receive. This drum is so taut from the heat that it actually sounds like it's reflecting my voice. And so what's interesting is there are days where when it's humid out, the buffalo skin itself winds up being so loose and mushy that when I hit it, it doesn't even make the sound that you consider a drumming. Okay, anyway, let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale, and we're going to go on our journey number 115 to your own personal life, whatever's going on, and you'll ask your spirit animal. Okay, here we go. You enter the edge of a quiet forest, and the air is cool, and the earth is steady beneath our feet. And as you continue on this path, you're familiar with the direction in which you're walking. And as you walk, each step brings you deeper into yourself, deeper into the forest. And as you walk, the trees, their branches bend over the walkway, the path that you're on, giving you a sense of support. As you take a deep breath in, as you continue on the path up ahead, you see the opening into a cave at the base of a mountain. And you approach the entrance, placing your hands against the wall in its darkness. You feel the coolness as you take a deep breath in. And as you step inside that cave, you continue walking. And this cave is longer than any of the journeys we've done before. There are openings in the cave to the left and to the right. And as you continue, you stop in one of the caves, which has a light in it. And you see a spirit animal looking at you. And you gently approach the spirit animal. And you ask it about your personal life. the positive ions and brings an equilibrium towards your body. Take a deep breath in again and release your arms and hands from the tree. And you thank it. As you continue back on the path and out of the forest. Okay, take a deep breath in and exhale. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling. And one more breath in and exhale. Moving your fingers, moving your toes, shrugging your shoulders, and exhaling. Okay. Whenever you're ready, you can come back into the room. And as we return, the interesting thing that was crossing my mind was the natural presence of the spirit world within us and around us, and how we are connected to all that is around. And that deep connection that we establish or create is a connection that allows us to extend past the physical body, to receive information and to be able to draw conclusions and to get insights into your life and bring clarity, which is a necessity for us to be able to expand and to grow. And hopefully, as you did this journey, or if you're watching it now or on the replay, you have the opportunity to receive information or whatever you did receive, whether it be the form of images, sounds, smells, being open to whatever came through like a dream, because there's so much power in that. And from some of the journeys that I've done, if you haven't seen, there are orbs that come around, or I've seen them in the replay in the video. Naturally, don't see it on the video itself, but you can see through the work that we're doing together how powerful that is, and the energy that it creates, and the assistance that we get from the spirit world. And hopefully, as you go on through this week, you're able to get more insights and revelations from the work that you're doing and the connections that you're making with the spirit animal, the spirit world, and our higher selves. So I want to thank you for joining me today, and hopefully you have a great week. Again, if you're interested in any of the Akashic Record readings that I do, I was offering a special for 15 minutes. If you have questions that you want answered that you're not receiving or haven't received, you may want to try to see if maybe I can assist you on that, as well as the healings themselves that I do via Zoom or in person. Either way, I hope you have a great week ahead, and be patient with yourself, love yourself, and sit with yourself. Don't run from yourself. Have a great day, great evening.